Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I am going to be talking about, as you've already seen from the title, a record I got 2 weeks ago. And it is the Beatles, Yesterday and Today. Now, the reason why I got this record was because that I'm a huge Beatles fan, and I knew the backstory of this record, and it was really cool. And so I got it, and now here I am going to talk about it. And in this next clip, I will give you a closer look at the record. Hey guys, so now I'm going to give you a closer look at the record. So while I am giving you a look at the record, I will also be telling you the backstory of this. So basically, if you know anything about the Beatles, in 1965 they released a record called Rubber Soul, and then in 1966 they released a record called Revolver, and in between that time period, around before they released Revolver, the Capitol, this wasn't released by the Beatles, Capitol released this record because Capitol was used to records being released by the Beatles every couple of months. But now, after the Beatles stopped touring, their Revolver record wouldn't be ready until late of 1966. So they combined a couple of songs from their other albums and a couple of songs they didn't release, and threw it together and put it into this album. Now, then they needed an album cover. Now, the story goes is that the Beatles sent over a picture which was known as the Beatles Butcher cover, and the Butcher cover was basically the Beatles all wearing butcher smocks, and they were covered in raw meat and decapitated baby doll heads and legs and hands, and it was a pretty gross sight. And once they were put up for sale, they were recalled because the image was very disturbing to some people, and then they had to separate the record from all of these. And so what happened was that the Capitol wanted to save money, so they just took an image, which is this reissue, the reissue. This is the image they took, and they just took this image and pasted it over the original image. Now, at first no one noticed, until some people noticed a small amount of black right here appearing from Ringo's V-neck sweater he was wearing under the butcher smock, and Beatles fans, the curiosity got the better of them, and they peeled it and revealed the image, and everybody went crazy peeling them. Now that's the backstory of this record, and I'm going to first show you this record up close, and then I'm going to show you if this is a real original 1966 issue that had the original image under this cover, because, well, as you can see here, if I can get that to focus, is that there's a piece of paper between this and the original card, which made me suspicious about this. And if you can see here, there is a little line peeking out from under there. I don't know if you can see. Let me focus. Yeah, so, and the original background had a black outline, and had a gray background. So I don't know, and this one's slightly torn. I don't see anything under there. So I'll just first give you a close look up. So all the songs that are here are all the songs in this record are listed right here. All the songs, yeah. Yesterday, Dr. Rump and I'm only sleeping. Your bird can sing. We can work it out. Day tripper, nowhere man. What goes on? Drive my car if I need someone and act naturally. Here's the Beatles. Here is the Capitol Records logo. Since this record is pretty old, you can't. It does say the Beatles yesterday and today over here, but since due to wear, the letters kind of wore off. Because really these records were just 2 pieces of cardboard, and they weren't the most durable thing. And unless you got like a modern reissue of original records, those reissue records are laminated, so they won't tear unless you try and tear them. And so as you can see here, this one is already starting to tear. I'm trying to minimize that. So, and onto the back. The Beatles yesterday and today, side 1, all the songs. Side 2 here, and then more great albums for your Beatles collection. All of the albums leading up to the release of this. Help, Rubber Soul, as I mentioned earlier. And yeah, this is a stereo copy. And so on to if this is a real copy. If this is a real copy that has the butcher cover under this image, because what made me suspicious of this was that it does have 2 pieces of separated. I don't know about that, but it does have 2 separated pieces of paper, and as well as you can see down here. Yeah. And the thing that is really a dead giveaway is that there's a black outline of Ringo's V-neck sweater right here, but I don't see any. Let me know in the comments below if you see any black V-neck sweater, and we'll just put this aside, and I'll show you the record itself. Now here it is. I believe that this isn't the original record sleeve it came with. This is a polyline sleeve. I think all Beatles records were in paper sleeves at that time. So let's get it out. Here it is. Now, the thing that made me think that this isn't actually a one with the butcher cover under the reissue cover is that of this Apple logo right here. The logo, the picture over here is basically would state all of the songs, and there would be a rainbow ring around it. But this has an apple on it, so I don't think this is a one with the butcher cover, but nevertheless, in my opinion, this is still a really, really cool thing to have. This is still a really, really cool thing to have, in my opinion. So, this is a closer look, and so this is the closer look, and I'll give you my conclusion in the next clip. So, now you have seen a closer look at the record and the record's backstory. Pretty cool, huh? Anyway, I was really hoping that it was a one with the Butcher cover, because it would be worth a lot of money. But from the looks of it, it doesn't look like one. But nevertheless, I still like the record, regardless if it was a Butcher cover or not. It's still really just a really cool piece of history that I like to keep. And so, yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.